Hi, Lionart here. Today we're going to be making a Starburst Loom Bracelet, which is basically one of these. Today we're going to be opting for a jelly version, basically the jelly bands instead of these solid ones. And basically this is what you're going to need to get you started. We're going to need 26 loom bands. They're going to be for the outside. I've gone for black. You're going to need 7 cap bands. Again, I've gone for black. You're going to need 6 selections of coloured bands. That can be any 6 of your choice. And once you pick out your 6, you are going to need six bands in each selection. So everything you need there: 26 outside looms black, 7 cap bands black, 6 selections of coloured bands, and 6 bands in each selection. So basically, I mean, there's my 26 for the outside there. I've got my 7 for the cap bands there, and I've got my selection of 6 different colours there. I've opted for all these are the jelly version, and basically I've gone for a light green, yellow, blue, purple, pink and orange, and you need 6 per one. So I've got 6 light green, 6 yellow, 6 blue, 6 purple, 6 pink and 6 orange up there. And that's basically everything that you need from start to finish. So it's easy if you get it all organised before you actually start. And then what you're going to do, you want to get your loom board, you want to start it that way. So basically these 3 pegs here at the bottom, that's the way that you want to be starting. And you start off by getting your 26 black bands there. You're going to start off by from the bottom peg over to the left, so from the bottom to the left there, and then basically just make your way up there, so bottom left, and then work your way basically all the way up to the second from top one here, and then you're going to cut in there, but I'll show you that as we go. So just keep attaching them all the way up, and then once you've done all the ones on that side there, you're going to want to do the same on the other side. I'll show you that as we get there. Quite an easy bracelet to make, this one as well, and it's quite colourful, so looks really good. Like I said, just keep on attaching them all the way. I'm going to go from the second from top, which is this one here. You get up to this one here, and then you go in. You do not go all the way to the end. You want to go into this one here, which I'll show you once I've done. Basically, as you can see there, up to this one here, second from top, and then go in this side, and then you come back down to the bottom, and then you start from the bottom one here, and then you just go over this way all the way up, and then you come into this one here. So let's crack on with that now. And like I said, this is just basically the outside border, hence why you need 26 of the bands. Just keep putting them on, work your way right up to the top. Once you've done this bit, it's pretty much straightforward from there. As you can see, just keep on going up, all right to the top. Well, actually all the way to the second from top, and then as you can see, I've got to second from top. Don't go right to the top one, go to this one, and then come into there. basically that is what it should look like. From the bottom you come all the way up to the left, all the way up to here, and then you've gone in, and then you start back down at the bottom again, and then you go from the bottom to your right, and you follow that all the way up, second from end, and then you come over. And basically that is step 1. Right, step 2 will consist of making like flower shapes now, which I'm going to show you now. So basically you get your colours, whatever ones you've chose, and you should have 6 bands per colour. So I'm going to start with this pink one here, and basically what you're going to want to do, that is what your board should look like. You're going to start from this middle one here, and you want to go, just imagine it as a clock. So this is your middle, this is where your dials would be, and you want to go first of all from the middle to 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's the way that it has to be done. So you get your first band, like I said mine's pink on this one. I'm going from the middle, I'm going to push that. You can push all these black ones down a little bit as well. If they're in your way, just give them a little push out of the way. Might make it a little bit easier. But yeah, so my pink one's gone from the middle to 2 o'clock, and then the next one goes from the middle to 4 o'clock, and then again middle to 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, middle to 10 o'clock, and then the last one will be the middle to 12 o'clock, and you should have something that looks like that. So you've gone middle 2 o'clock, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It has to be in that order. And as you can see, that's all 6 bands of my first colour. I then move on to my second colour, which I'm going to opt for the yellow. And again on this one, you move up to the next middle of the dial, which would be this one here. So just imagine that is your clock there. You move up to the next bit, which will be there. That's going to be the middle of your dial. And then you go again 2 o'clock. So stick that on the middle there. Over to 2 o'clock. Middle to 4 o'clock. Middle to back out there. Middle to 6 o'clock there. As you can see, I've gone 2, 4, 6 o'clock. And the next one will be middle to 8 o'clock. Then the middle to 10 o'clock. And then middle to 12 o'clock. So that should look something like that. Again, I've gone 2 o'clock, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then again you move up to this one here, and you start with your next colour, which on this occasion for me is going to be my blue. So again, like I said, you start in the middle here. Just imagine the middle of a clock. So you start there and it goes 2 o'clock, just over there. 4 o'clock, just over there. Down to 6 o'clock there. Over to 8 o'clock here. 10 o'clock. And then 12 o'clock up there. And the reason I do it just makes it a little bit easier to understand of where they're going. So again, 2 o'clock, start from the middle. 2 o'clock, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then do this all the way up. You want to do this right the way up. So now I'll be on, basically I'm on my third colour. And again, start from the middle, go up to 2 o'clock, which is up there. 4 o'clock, which is there. 6 o'clock, which is there. 8 o'clock there. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock there, and then 12 o'clock there. And then you basically you'll have 2 more to do, and again you just go up again. So there it'd be 2 o'clock, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then last one there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then basically once you finish that, that's the end of step 2, and we'll move on to step 3. Once you've done all your flowers, it will then look something like this from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 selections of flower shapes on there. And then now, the next step now will be adding the capping bands. So basically you got your 7 cap bands there, and you start right at the top of the board here where you just finished your last flower. So it will look like this. There's the flower that you did last. You want to get yourself 1 capping band, and the way how I find this easy to do is if you get your capping band like that, put it onto your finger, twist it over, and then just leave it on your finger like that. And then what you want to do, you want it on this peg here, basically the number 12 on the dial of that last flower. So there's the middle, you want it on number 12. So you've still got it attached to your finger. The way that I find best is if you put your finger on top of the one that you want, so that'll be there, the number 12, and then just basically roll it off your finger, and it goes on so much easier. See, just like that. So that's cap band number 1, and then the next, so that'll be cap band number 1 is gone there, right at the top of the board where you finished your last flower in the number 12 position. And then you get yourself another cap band, you wrap it around your finger like that, and then the last, all these cap bands that are left, which should be 6 of them, they are going to go into the middle of every single flower. So basically where the dial's on the clock, what I said about, basically in the middle of every single flower / clock. So again, double it round on your finger. So we're on the middle of the flower, which is here. Put your finger on top of it and then just roll it off, and it goes on perfect, just like that. And then again on your finger, just twist it round, just like that. Go down to your next, the middle of your next flower, which is going to be this one here. Make sure it is the center of the flower. Very important. Put your finger over the top of it like that. So the finger over the top of your middle flower, and then just slide it down and watch it just go on there nice and neat. Again, get your next cap band, wrap it around your finger just like that. Go to your next flower, center of your flower, which is this one here for me. Put your finger on top of the loom hook and then just slide it over just like that, and it's done. Easy as pie. Next one, double it on your finger, middle of your flower here, put your finger on top of the middle of the flower bit there, just like that, and then just slide it down and off. It goes on so easy, just there. And then you should have 2 left. Double it around your finger, find the middle of your flower, which is there, finger on top, just slide it straight down and on like that. And then the last one, double it on your finger just like that. Find the middle of your flower here, and then just put your finger on the top of the middle, and then just slide it off like that. Job done. And that's the end of step 3. Right, step 4 is going to consist of basically turning the board around, so that's upside down. So you now have the 2 spare peg down the bottom, and basically that's what it should look like. And then we're going to start hooking. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to start from this bottom one here. You want to go in behind the black ones, and you want to lift the purple one up to the center piece here. That is what you want to do. So you want to go in behind the black ones here and lift in my case, the purple one here up to the middle. And I'm going to do that now. Go in behind the black, hook the purple one up, hook the one up there to the middle, just like that. And then once you've done that, you want to start hooking counterclockwise, which is going to be from here to here, and then here to here, here, etc. So it's going to be from here to here. So basically this is the band that you want, this band here, this band here you want. So you go in again behind the black one in the center there, you get that band. Once you go in behind the black ones there, get the purple band in my case, pull it around, and then you hook it over there, and then you go in again behind the black ones, you get the next one, and then that gets hooked up, pulled up to there. Oh, I've got two of them there. And then that one goes up, hooks up to the third one, and you go in, you get that fourth one, that one goes over here, and then you go and you get the last one, that last one comes over down to here, and that's what it should look like. And then you go up, and then you start from this one again, and that goes up to the center piece there, and then you hook that middle, the orange middle one from there up to the center piece there, and then you go in behind the black ones again there, and you get this one. Remember, we're still going counterclockwise. That one goes over to here, just like that. Then you go in the middle again, and you get this one that's up there, and that goes over to there. You can use your fingers if you get a bit stuck. And then again your orange one here. Always make sure you go in behind the blacks. That one goes up behind there. And go in again. Get this orange one from over here. And then behind the black one again. Get this one that goes over here. So basically should look something like that, and basically just keep working your way up again. So you go here, you get the yellow one from there, and it hooks up there to the middle, and then you go in behind the blacks, and then you get that one there, goes over there, and then that one goes up to there. And then this yellow one there, goes up onto that one there, and then the yellow one there over to the side here, and then the yellow one there comes out to this side here. And basically just work your way up. Do the same here, so the blue one up, and then counterclockwise all the way. That's how you want to do it, all the way to the top, and then that's the end of step 4. Right, once you've completed pulling all these counterclockwise all the way around, it should look something like this, all the way up to the end. And then we're going to start with step 5, which is basically start back down the bottom bit here, and you want to get this band here, this band here. You go in between behind the back of these two here, and you get this band here, and it comes over to your left. So let's do that now. Make sure you go in behind the two bands at the bottom, and like I said, it's this one here. Go in for that one there, and then that one comes up and over, just like that. So basically that's what it should look like. This one has gone from here over to here, and then you do the same with this one here. Make sure you get in behind them all, and make sure you take the bottom band, and we're going up here, so we're going to go from this black one here up, and like I said, make sure you're going behind them all.
sure, see that one there? Goes in behind them all. Get the black one there, pull it up, and then it goes up over the front one there. And then you do the same, going behind all these here. Get the black one, it goes up. And then again in behind all these, go in, get the black one, pull it up. And then do this all the way up to the top. So again, that one goes up to the top there. In behind, get a black one at the bottom, pull up and over. In behind them, that one comes all the way up, all the way over. In behind them, get the black one, all the way up and over. And behind them, black one comes up and over, and just carry on repeating that all the way till you get to the top. And again, in behind, oh, it's a little bit low, comes up and over, and then in behind again. One comes up and over, and then this one here comes diagonal over to that one there. And then once you get up to the top part there, and that one goes from there across, you then start back at the bottom, right back at the bottom, and then you do the same thing behind the back of the bands, and you get the bottom one there, go in behind the back, and grab that bottom one there, and that goes over like that. It goes over there like that, push them ones down, and then again in here behind the back of all them, get the black band and you pull that one up, it goes up and over, and then behind all them, up and over, and behind all them, up and over. Just basically carry on repeating this all the way till the top again. Make sure you go right and behind the back, make sure they go up and over, and then again right in behind the back of there, up and over, and then again right in the back, take it, make sure it comes up and over, all the way up and over, and behind the colours, that one right at the bottom there, again all the way up and over, all the way up, put it over there, right behind the back again, up, over, and then you come to the last one, which is basically this one here. Right, once you've done all that, the next step is to take off the board. What you want to do, you want to get your hook and you want to put it through the top one like that, put it through all the bands, make sure it goes through every single one, put your hook through, get yourself one black loom band like that, hook it on the end of your hook, and then basically just pull that through, like that, and then just push your hook so it becomes like a lever, and then basically you can start using that to pull it off. Basically when it comes off, that is what it's going to look like. And now you leave this hook in there, because now you're going to be wanting to make the extender. So you just put that to one side. Just put that to one side. And then you want to get your board. You want to turn it back up that way. So you've got the parts here. And all you're going to need is about 5 more black bands. Just about 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what you want to do, you just want to put them up in a line there. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Just basically up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want to get the end of your bracelet, which has got the basically the 2 little black bits there. You want to stretch them out, and you want to add them to the last where you've got up to with your last band. Basically, just add it onto there. Stretch out so basically it looks like that. And what you want to do, just want to pull them, basically pull them through. So you have yourself a hook, have yourself another hook, and then basically just pull that one, connect it down here, and then that one, connect it down here.